All set?
Yes, let's go back to the college and report to Savosaren.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Be careful what you wish for.
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
What the devil's going on?
It's like a ward, but who's casting it? On Kano? How?
I don't care what it is. I want it down now. I want to know what he's doing in there. What is on your mind?
You have no thoughts.
Okay, let us get back to it.
See if you can help out here.
We need to find out what Onkano is up to.
I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it.
I know where to find the Staff of Magnus, if that's any help.
Excellent. I'd suggest that we go retrieve it immediately, but right now we have more pressing matters. Onkano has somehow locked himself in the hall. He's up to something, and I intend to put a stop to it. Help us get through this, will you? We're throwing everything we have in it.
Okay.
We need to find out what Onkano is up to.
I think we're done.
What's going on?
Onkano, stop this at once! I command you!
Don't go near him!
Why? Oh dear.
Are you all right? Can you walk?
Oh, yes.
On your feet. We're in trouble here.
I'm on my feet. I'm okay.
Onkano is doing something with that thing, the eye. We can't stop him. I haven't seen Savo since the explosion. He must have been blown clear, and he may be injured. I need you to find the Archmage, and I need you to do it quickly. Get moving.
Oh, what happened?
I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. Find Savos.
Inigo, you okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All set?
Wood.
What's happened? Are you all right? He's not. What happened in there? Mm-hmm.
Is he there?
Everyone, please.
Savos!
Please remain calm.
Oh dear.
Are you all right? What happened in there?
It's Onkano. He's done something with the eye. Archmage Aaron is dead?
I can hardly believe it. But there's no time. Whatever happened here has affected Winterhold as well. I need you to get out there and make sure everything's all right. I'll do what I can here. Go now, go.
Come on, Inigo. Need your help again.
What's going on? What happened in there?
Something went wrong. Winterhold may be in danger. Can you help?
It may be in danger? Take a look. I don't think there's much question.
Well, come on
Let's
then.
get down there. We have to do something. Come on, Arneal. Let's go.
We have to? They'd never lift a finger to help us.
It's hardly the point, Arneal. What the devil are these things?
You there. The Dawnguard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
I say I have rather a lot on my plate right now. Sorry, I'm not interested.
That's what everybody says. Right up until they find their throat being ripped out by a pack of hungry vampires. If you change your mind and decide to join the fight before it's too late, talk to Isran at Fort Dawnguard, southeast of Riften.
Oh, very well.
What's next?
You okay?
Well, this certainly won't help our image.
I think you might need to see a doctor.
We've got to stay focused.
Okay.
See you around.
Jolly good. Report to Mirabelle.
Well, is everything out there all right?
Yes, Winterhold is safe for now.
Wish I could say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the staff of Magnus, now.
Then I'm off to Labyrinthian.
What? Are you sure? The staff is there. That can't be a coincidence.
I don't understand what coincidence.
Savos, before he died, he gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think he meant this for you then. I'm not sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him. I think you should take this amulet. It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around us.
So, we have talk of Labyrinthian, a rather ornate door knocker, Savos' amulet, 50 points. I think I will wear that. Jolly good.
Something on your mind?
Come on. Go and walk around the maze.
If you need anything else, just ask.
Ready yourself, Inigo. Oh, I have those. Inigo, this snow is terrible. I can't see a damn thing. away. Go away. This area is being used to test things you can't possibly hope to understand. Teleportation. Not their fields. Science. See that mammoth over there? He stayed too long and look what happened to him. Leave before your bits fall off. LL. Well, probably advice worth heeding. Come along. Hello. It's rather painful. Nice bit of gold. I can't see you. Inigo, stop lollygagging. I hear you, Inigo, but I don't see you. I need your sword by my side. Inigo, we're in trouble! Cop that. Well, I know you're helping me because I can see my foes dying, but oh, there you are. Come along. We don't seem to be welcome here either. For Dunstad. Hello. Just looking to come in out of the warm. Out of the cold, I mean. Into the warm. Oh, more hostiles.
Kill you.
Yes, Inigo, that's the idea. That's it, Inigo. Slice and dice.
You will have to do better than that.
Haha.
You will not be looting my corpse.
Right. For some reason, nobody wants to just let us walk past. Well, this is all rather cosy.
What is on your mind? You have my full attention.
Would you like to relax here for a while?
Why not? Let me know when you are ready to move on.
I'll never do another span in that stinking jail. Rather die than give myself up.
So, Inigo,
Greetings.
let's talk.
Ask away.
Tell me about your past.
My brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood. My brother and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins. I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check.
You must have had a very interesting childhood.
Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family. I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again.
Serves the little louts right.
Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness. My father showed my brother and I how to use a sword. My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories. I grew up in Riverhold, not far from Cyrodiil. My brother and I headed for the Imperial City to find our fortune when we came of age. I found love, for a time at least. My brother found death.
Death?
I will come to that soon. There is a little more to hear first.
Well, love then.
Well, now that I think about it, maybe it was not love. It was brief and, as it turned out, one-sided. Anyway, all that happened later. My mother and father are both gone. They died protecting a trading caravan a few years back. I guess I am an orphan again.
I'm sorry for your loss, Inigo.
That means a great deal. Thank you.
What were your parents like?
I suppose they were a bit of an odd couple, being an Argonian and a Khajiit, but they adored each other, and us. Despite their previous profession, they were good people. My brother and I found much work as sellswords. We never made it to the Imperial City, but we made a lot of coin.
What kinds of jobs did you do?
A bit of giant killing here, a bit of witch slaying there. We took gold when it was offered, but sometimes we worked for nothing. It is hard to deny those in need, whether they have coin or not. We made more than enough from those who could pay anyway.
And where did your travels take you?
All over Cyrodiil, from the Gold Coast to the Gerald Mountains. It is a wonderful land, but quite tame compared to Skyrim. Those were happy times, traveling or working during the day, camping out under the stars at night. Life was good. I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our tent. My brother staggered in, bleeding, and pushed our father's sword into my hand. He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent and push me down the slope beyond. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robberies in the area and had decided to take the matter into their own hands. 12 of them had snuck up on us in the night. My brother died, but I live because of him.
Oh, I'm sorry losing your brother. Like, that must have been terrible.
Yes, that morning I lost all that was dear to me. Unfortunately, I also uncovered a side of myself I never knew existed.
Mead. Kill him to get some beer.
What was your brother's name?
His name was Fergus. I miss him very much, but part of me is glad he did not witness what became of me after his passing.
Losing him that way was bound to affect you. I'm sure he would have understood.
Maybe you are right. It is a nice thought, but I suppose I will never know.
Do you ever wish you'd stayed and fought?
Every day, my friend. Every day.
I'd like to know more if you can go on.
I was recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered skooma. It was the beginning of a lot of nastiness. I was with a bandit girl for a while. Turns out she was using me. She wanted protection, not affection. As soon as she found someone more psychopathic, I was dropped like a sack of troll dung.
Did you love her?
I thought I did. We dulled each other's pain somewhat. She seemed like the only bright thing in a very dark place. Regrettably, she was a vicious, manipulative harpy.
Okay, tell me more.
I left the bandits and took the only ally I had with me. He was also an addict, but we thought we had it under control. His name was Felix. He was a big fellow, good in his scrap. We became mercenaries together. After a few months, Felix and I had made a little gold, but our addiction to skooma was getting in the way. No one trusts an addict, my friend. Especially not another addict.
Do you ever miss skooma?
From time to time my body does, but my mind is made up. I am never touching this stuff again. It helped me smother some painful memories, but it took my sense and reason as payment. It was not a fair trade.
Tell me about Felix.
There is not much to tell. He never spoke about his past, but it was clear he had also been through a great deal before becoming a bandit. That life did not seem to suit him. He had been an educated man at some point, I am sure of it. He was violent, but he had retained some dim vestige of honor. I wish we had met under different circumstances. One day, Felix burst into my chamber. Instinct took over and I reacted. His murder was my second-to-last step on the road of dishonor. Trying to kill you was my last. My journal tells the rest. Read it if you want. I do not enjoy speaking of these things. That is my story. Not a happy one, but maybe the happy stuff is still to come.
Stick with me, Inigo. I'm sure we'll have some good times.
All right.
Inigo, I have a sneaking suspicion there are bandits hiding downstairs. Shall we go and kill them?
I was getting comfortable.
I would have suggested there was some skooma there, but you seem determined not to drink it. And kudos to you for that.
Never should have come here.
We're quite a team, Inigo.
Excellent work.
Thank you. Right, let's press on to Labyrinthian. Unless you want to check out the prison. Come on then. Whoops. Wrong spell.
I will carve you a prettier face.
Haha.
Time to end this little game.
You ready to die today, huh? Do your worst! Sure have mercy on you! Let's see what you've got.
Come on, Inigo. Slice and dice.
Bastard!
They no doubt thought they were learning how to live. It turns out they were learning how to die.
Lesson learned. If you find someone with decent armour, they'll give you a new suit of clothes. Oh. Here you go, mice.
I can smell mice.
Well, that was disappointing. Okay. I think we've exhausted this place.
This world is incessantly magnificent.
Watch the step, Inigo, that's a bigger one.
Not now.
Ain't this bad time to get lost, friend? There she is!
Get her!
Who in Dagon's name are you? Speak, or I'll cut you down where you stand.
What's going on here?
I was part of the gang in the ruins here. Friend of mine went crazy and stole the boss's sword. They blamed me for it. Look, I'm done here. Mop the floor with these idiots for all I care. Just get out of my way.
No need to be rude, but you're free to go. Skyrim. So many distractions.
I am here for you.
We do
What's
have an
next?
urgent task, but oh, I'm so tempted. Come on.
But Lysa? She's smarter than that.
Brashear was always dragging her into things.
But stealing the boss's sword? Did he have a death wish?
Who knows? The cat was crazy. She was a fool to trust him.
Target's down.
No more! I yield! I yield!
Impressive.
You are much too kind.
Like I'm supposed to figure out which card she did. There's orders. Nobody goes in or out until he gets back.
Have company.
The boss will skin you as soon as he's done with Brashear. Ah! Found you! Oh, no! Felt wrong down there lately.
Now you're sounding as crazy as the cat. Going on about the Pale Lady next.
Good shooting, Inigo. Left the White River gang this morning with Hashvar's things on our tail. Wasn't a bad gig, but it was time to move on. Regier and I weren't getting anywhere with him in charge. I'll never understand how he does it. I couldn't find so much as a rumour in Winterhold, while Regier stayed outside the city, got wasted on moon sugar, and still managed to find us a lead. A gang out of Morthal way. They're holed up in an old ruin, digging it out between raids on the caravans. Joined up with Kaya's band, their treasure hunting dig is a disaster. 3 months of work have barely cleared a single hall, and 6 men have died from the cave-ins. I've taken charge of the dig, while Rogier is leading the raid's topside. Maybe that year in Cinder Mine will pay off after all. You'd think a man who could swing a sword could use a pickaxe, but these louts are exhausted after an hour. No wonder this tunnel's taking forever. I've set up around-the-clock shifts and ordered double rations for the best diggers. That'll give them some incentive. Night shift woke me to say they'd hit something big. Kaya, Rogier, and I went down to take a look. It's huge, like a whole forest was just swallowed up by the earth, with a big old monument out in the centre. Kaya took the sword from it as a trophy, proof his whole plan was finally paying off. For once, he might be right. Rogier's been having nightmares over the past few days. He keeps muttering about a pale lady, one of those swamp women who steal children away at night, I think. To think some fool story could turn the toughest bandit I know into a cowering kitten, frightened of his own shadow. I'm just glad none of the others see him like this. It's getting worse. Rogier can barely sleep at all now, and whenever he dozes off, he wakes up screaming. Woke the whole place last night. Says the pale lady is coming for us. She's down in the forest. We have to return the sword or she'll kill us all. Not a chance. The boss clings to that thing like he was born with it. I've told everyone Rogier just has a fever, but this can't go on. I've pulled a few things together. I'll slip out tonight and never look back. Well, this is getting interesting. Hello! Huh?
Filthy bandits!
Must be my imagination.
Nordic ruins always feel unsafe to me.
Me too, Inigo. Stay on your guard.
Someone there? I heard something. I cannot.
Well done. Uh-huh.
Huh?
See if she could see you now.
She was tough. Thank you.
What is on your mind? Let the adventure continue.
Okay.
Something's wrong.
Yep.
Hear something?
Thought I heard something.
Another magic user. Ow.
What are you doing?
Are you hurt, Inigo?
I'm okay. Don't waste your magic.
Fair enough. Inigo, you have a rival for singing. One rival disposed of. Hello? Are you in trouble?
Finally, someone came. The cat, Rajir, ambushed me. He's trying to take the sword back. I can't.
Oh dear. What do you think of this then?
I'm hoping I do not set myself on fire with this torch. It has happened before.
I heard some kind of legend.
Okay then.
No! No!
Well done, Inigo. What happened to the cat? There he is. Target takes 10 points of frost damage and 20 points of stamina damage. Well. So close. Oh, there's another way out of here, I'm sure there is. Yes, here we go. Aha! Another chest. Bones.
Mind you do not drown.
Good advice, Inigo. I'm glad to get out of there.
Something on your mind? All
No.
set?
Not just now. Come on. How rude.
My friend, I feel strange. My mind is vibrating in my skull. It feels like it is at the end of a hook.
Do you like a pill?
I do not know. Wait, the sensation is receding. That was horrible.
How do you feel? What was all that about?
I'm okay. I have no idea what it was. All of a sudden there was a bright flash, and it felt like my mind was being pulled out of my ears.
Well, that doesn't sound very good. Do let me know if it happens again.
Do not worry about me, my friend. Let us get back to it.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
Your skin, are you ill?
I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection.
Where are you going?
Returning to High Rock. Our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Periite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Ah. Periite. Now this, I believe, is Labyrinthian. Our adventure will continue in this location.
I am here for you.
An improvised song would be nice.
I usually prefer more educated surroundings. This is no bard's college, my friend. That place helps me focus my talent for some reason.
Oh.
But I suppose I could try to think of something.
Please.
Let me think. Okay, here we go. My friend is similar to me. We both enjoy a song. I will try to improvise some words. I wondered if we would be standing here long. You know I will follow you anywhere. I will maim your boredom and kill your despair. What are you thinking? What is on your mind? I've heard certain thoughts can make you go blind. When I'm with you, I'm floating on air. Now my heart has a reason to care. We are standing and wondering what is in store. I do not mind standing, but I like moving more. If you pull my tail, you will hear me roar. This song makes no sense, and yet there is more. Life really is a funny old deal. It is everything bad, good and surreal. Empathy is good, good for the brain. One man's pleasure is another man's pain. I am strange, it is true, but life is stranger when I'm near you. Thank you very much for setting me free. Of course, I mean metaphorically. We are both champions, tough and brave. If you fight us, you are digging your own grave. My voice is running out of things to say. I search for words, but they run away. This is a song I made up for you. It may not be pretty, but it is still true. Now how do I finish this tune I found? Damn it. I wish I were profound. That is that my mind is drained. But I hope that you were entertained. The end.
Thanks, Inigo.